All right. Welcome to another live. If you are watching this in the replay, make sure you leave a comment or two. I would love to hear from you. Open up the chat, and then you can see what everybody had to say, and just be part of things. Hey Kelly, hey Onai. Oh, watch a minute. Oh, maybe that's gonna work. Maybe it's not. There we go. Much better. Okay, so we're gonna do a little skincare and talk about some disappointing palettes all at the same time. That's what we're gonna do today. See, I'm multitasking. These are multitasking lives. Cause if we're gonna be here all this time, might as well multitask a little bit. Hey Joshua, hi Sarah, hi Larissa. And I have another announcement, but I'll wait till everybody gets here. So anyway, I'm starting to do my skincare. I took a 2-hour nap. I kid you not, I'm in sleep. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I'm feeling well. We'll see. But anyway, so we're gonna do a little skincare. This is the DermaE Radiance Toner with glycolic acid. That's what I've been using for a while at night. You can see that. Hey, Michelle. Now this one is serious. It doesn't leave a sting though, but when you see purified water and the second ingredient is glycolic acid, you know you are in for a good time. Now, and I know it's got stuff in it because it solidifies. Hi, Diana. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you doing that. So what we're gonna do is do a little bit of layering, and in between layers, while we're letting this sink in, we will talk about some disappointing palettes. So it should be a good time had by all. So this is the toner I use at night. So it's a nice glycolic. It doesn't burn. Oh, I'm a Trekkie all day long. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am, I'm a Trekkie. I's a Trekkie. Right, and Joshua is number 2 on the ingredients list. The name of it, and it's very inexpensive. I know it's on my Amazon page. It's on my Amazon page, so if you're looking for it, because that's where I bought it from. DermaE Essentials Radiance Toner with glycolic acid and rooibos. I don't know how to say that. It's a T. Yeah, the second ingredient is glycolic acid. The third one is hyaluronic acid. So it's, DermaE coming for you with this one. Because I hate when you buy stuff and then the things that you really want in it is like really low on the ingredients list, which means that it's not a lot of it in there. Not DermaE. They not playing with you. Who do I use this? Okay. And I bought a girl Star Trek. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna put on a little eye cream. Now I used up my Sulwhasoo. Hey, Patience. I used up my Sulwhasoo sample, which was heavenly, but it's $180. $180. So I am still I'm still dancing with that in my head. On am I going to spend $180 for an eye cream? I'm still not. I'm okay. Real talk. I'm looking for a K Beauty alternative because I'm like I don't know if I can make that happen. So anyway, back to my old Strivectin. This is the Strivectin Intensive Eye Concentrate for wrinkles. This stuff is heaven too. It might be 1 ounce, maybe 1 ounce. At $180, I needed to be like a year's supply. I needed to replenish itself at least once. I'm just saying. I needed to like do something like that. Right. Hence why I gotta be real with y'all. It's really good, but I just can't. Hi, Sarah Elizabeth. You know what? Honestly, I don't really have dark circles per se. But what you want to do is get a vitamin C serum, the rest of an eye cream with vitamin C in it. Um, it's almost there because I'm more worried about the lines. I'm more about the lines and wrinkles because I got these deep one right there. And if I don't, oh, and then I'm sad because there is, how is that one, patience? Right, is right for $180. You know, it's gotta make me like, but I ain't gonna lie, it was good. But I cannot justify it in my mind at this point. I'm trying to, but I'm like, okay, bitch, you crazy. You cannot do this $108. I should go look it up just to see because it might be a half an ounce. Because most of the time, eye cream's a half an ounce. If it's $108 for a half an ounce, that's the end of this discussion. I ain't never got to talk about it again because ain't no way I'm paying $180 for a half an ounce. The Sulwhasoo Ginseng Concentrate Eye Serum. It's eye cream. You know what, Sarah? I am using some right now too. This is my first time using Murad, so we're using them together. So far, so good. Hi, Abby. You're new. Welcome, welcome. So we're putting this on. I'm gonna let this sit on, and then we're gonna put on. Speaking of that, what am I drinking? My old people. To a little similar. Okay. Hi, Alexandra. Okay, let me know, patience. So, yeah, for people who know me, this is water, lemon water. So I'm trying out the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal System. Honey, this is not a look. This is, we going to bed soon. But we're going to talk makeup. We're going to do some disappointing palettes. Okay, so thank you, Karen. It's 0.7 ounces for $180. Dollars. Okay, that answered the question right there. I'm not getting it. That ain't gonna happen. Right. They are right. Right, they are half an ounce. Most eye creams are half an ounce. That is the standard sizing for eye creams. So you really got to watch how much you're paying for them. Are they really getting over on us? So I'm using. I got my retinols that I'm trying out. So I'm trying out this one, which is the Murad one. I had tried out. I got a bunch of little retinoid serums samples, and I got some decent size ones to see which one I like. Because I was trying out this Dr. Brandt. It was okay. This is the Dr. Brandt 2% Retinol Complex Serum. This is the one I was trying out before. It's okay. I'm not going to be like, yes, you need this in your life. Yes, you need this in your life. It was aight. Okay. It was okay. See, that's the thing, Joshua. You want to use it because it's good for you, because it's working. But then there's the conflict on. But if I use it up, I got to buy it again. Hey, Tammy. All right, so let's talk about some disappointing palettes. I'm going to go through these face palettes first, and then we will see Larissa. So then we will go through eyeshadow palettes. Now, I don't have a lot because I don't know. I think sometimes, right. Abby Herman, I do all kinds of looks. If you're new on here, you can look up Makeup Sesh, SESH, and you will see a lot of live makeup sessions where I put on makeup and we see me do the whole thing, eyes, face, everything. So there's a few of them. So I'll do anything though, just real talk. Okay, so here's some face palettes I do not like. Is there any more over there? No. Okay, so right here. These are these LA Girl ones that were hot earlier this year. I had to have them. They were face palettes. I was like, yes, I need them. So this is the Blushed Babe. Let me show y'all. Now, the only person who can blush with this is the Fairest of Fair because it does not show up at all. And I like LA Girl blushes, but these just was not doing it. Like, okay, see, yeah, right, okay, yeah, that's that one. Mm-mm. And then, so, and they just don't really pick up well on the brush. So this is disappointing to me because it's just way too light. I mean, this is just way too light. Now, interestingly enough, when I saw people talking about it, everybody did say this was light. And so everybody said they like, where am I from? Chicago. So then I got the Island Hottie. Now this one is broken, has always been broken. So this is it, right? Even though it looks more pigmented, it really doesn't pick up that well. This, see this? See how it comes off? It's a really pretty peachy color, but it's, you barely get anything on there. It's a very, very lightweight, very lightweight. And then this is the nude one, so you barely get any payoff. So this one is it is peachy coral, and it would be cute on you, Karen, but on my complexion, you can barely see it. So that's why I was disappointed. And I should have known that because the people that I saw talking about it and saying how they loved it and how pigmented it was were very fair-skinned people. So, yeah, that's about all. But but they honestly don't even pick up that well on the brush for me. So, no. Then I bought all these at the same time. Then I bought the LA Girl Moonlight Magic, which is the highlighting palette. Now the colors I like, this was the darker one. Colors are nice, but they are so damn subtle. You can look at this. This is, I just swiped it twice. That's it. You can barely see them. They are super duper subtle. And that's with me using my finger. Putting them on with a brush, you barely see them, you know. This is LA Girl. Yeah, now their single pan blushes are nice, Karen. The ones that everybody likes are nice. Just these weren't that nice to me. So like everything, like I like the single pans. I've had some of those. Those are nice, pigmented, really nice looking, but these weren't that great. And that's why I was so surprised because I do like their single pans. However, I should have known this because I bought honey, that's like nothing makeup. This is not no makeup look. This is nothing makeup because this is with my fingers. You don't even get this much. Right. And they have like these blocks, like these face blocks. I forget what they call them. Do not get those. Those are so trashy. I got rid of those a long time ago. They're like the blush blocks or something. They have blush, bronzer, and something. Those are even worse than these. Those are even worse than these. So yeah, these are disappointing. I'm going to be tossing those in a box or something. I mean, like I said, they might be for somebody. Their blushes, Red Velvet, their blushes in the blocks. I have some of those. You know, the block blushes are pigmented. Those are not. They just really aren't. Okay. Let me wipe off my hands so I don't put bacteria on my face. I felt like saying that. I felt like saying that. And you know, I'd be like, oh my God, when I put stuff on my hands, it gets all the bacteria. Why don't you clean your hands? Yeah, LA Girl, here's what I love LA Girl. I love their eyebrow pencil. The Shady Slim eyebrow pencil is the shit. I like their eyeliner palettes. My favorite color is pink, by the way. Let me get to that. They're, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I'm gonna get Right. Eyebrow pencils I love. Love. That's my favorite one. Have three on backup. I love the eyebrow pencils. I like the eyeliners. Concealers are good. Um, yeah. Why spend the money on ABH when there's so many good drugstore? And I feel like this eyebrow pencils is something that you have to replace all the time. So I'm not spending $20 on something like that. Well, they're very hard and waxy. So I'd rather spend $5.99. I like $5.99. $5.99 makes me happy. Um, okay. I like the Elf one too, and I like the NYX, but I like the LA Girl better than the NYX. Lip liners. I love. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some of this Nip and Fab serum over this. Right, exactly. I mean, you can do all that stuff. So I'm gonna use this no needle fix serum. This is like my backup serum when I'm going, I don't know what I'll use on my face. And this is a creamy serum. So this is a very creamy serum, not like most serums um which are watery. This is a very cream based. It's got oat extract in it. This is a very mild serum. So that's why I layer it with things. If you're kind of younger, this is a great serum. If you're younger, your skin isn't like, at this stage of the game. And it's pretty inexpensive because it's a lot. This is a 1.7 ounce. This is 1.7 fluid ounces. So this is the Nip and Fab No Needle Fix Serum. So this is like, I use this a lot when I'm just, what is my color? Medium brown. Boy, Abby, you got a lot of questions. If you watch the videos, the sessions, you'll see all that. I use products throughout the whole thing. If you watch those, you'll get all those answers. But yeah, so this is good to just like put a nice little amount of something on your face, make it feel good. I think so too. Well, there's a certain type of person who wants to control your conversation by asking you lots of questions. That's the thing. So just so we know. All right, next up, while we let this sink in a little bit, let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. This one is the OMFG Kush Queen. Now, let's just talk about their packaging. Oh, okay. See, thank y'all for telling me because I could stop, This is the, now let's just talk about certain things. And I know you're an indie brand, but let's talk about the back. So I think they use the same packaging almost for everything. Then they put a little sticker on the back. I ain't mad at you because you just starting out. I'm not mad at you because you just starting out. So hey, do your thing. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to point that out. I just thought I'd point that out to you. So let's talk about why it's disappointing to me. Because I thought, sometimes you gotta talk about the disappointing products. Now, the thing is, I had a whole thing of disappointing products and they got thrown out when I moved over here. So there was a whole hat box of disappointing products that's gone. Okay, so let's talk about it. So here it is. Now, let's talk. Now, I'll be honest. So it's 10, it was a 12 shadows. Oh! Well, first off, they're not glued in well. Okay, so 12 pans, 6 matte, 6, yes, and it is pretty. It is pretty. Now, here's where the problem comes in. The mattes are nice. The mattes are really nice. Very pigmented, very blendable. However, the shimmers are terrible. The shimmers are terrible. So I like the mattes, they worked really well, but the shimmers are terrible, like really bad, like hard panish, barely get on your eyes. Now this is the green one, barely get any pigmentation, barely get anything. So that's the problem with it. So yeah, it's like the shimmers are just really like this. Barely, you can barely see them. They barely show up. Even, and they're very hard pressed. So the matte, they're hard pressed, which works okay for the mattes, but for the shimmers, they're so hardly pressed, you can barely get them out. And then you cannot, and it's hard to use a brush. You can barely get them out with a finger, and then you're gonna have to like really press into them, like this one right here, right here. It's like they're so hard pressed that you barely get anything. So, and that, right, usually right before the shimmers, but for some reason, this one in particular has more problems with the shimmers and not the mattes, because the mattes were beautiful. The mattes were pigmented, they blended well, looked really pretty on. I'll even show you some. Hold on, let me. It is very odd, but they're very hardly pressed in this. I think that was the same problem that Dominique's Cosmetics had, though, with their Lemonade palette. Remember when they had to recall the Lemonade palette? It was about the shimmers, not the mattes. So it might be a thing. So like this color right up here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that damn thing flew out again. And so, like, see, these are fine. Come out just fine. I'm not doing all that. I tried to scrape some. It was just a mess. So I just said, you know what? Oh no. That damn shimmer. Right. So even though I think the mattes are pretty, the shimmers were just too hard to work with. So hence it's disappointing. And let me say this, when I do my collection, it won't be in there because I've already removed it. So that's why I wanted to talk about them, because I don't really declutter a lot. Barely, minimal, has to be shit I don't like. So, wanted to show that right away. So I move them out of my way so they're not taking up space. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right. Once a year, that's it. And then that's it. Because I know, like, this is the season of collections. I mean, everybody's doing their collections. I think I'm going to love them, but I'm waiting for a sale, Michelle. I'm waiting for a sale because I haven't bought the new iterations on their 9 pans. The last one I bought was Orangey Glad, and then remember they got the peach, they got the strawberry, and now they got the glad, the lilac. So I said I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. I'm gonna let them collect a bunch of them. That way, when I do it, it's worth my free shipping. Gotta make it worth the free shipping. Okay, so now the next thing I'm using, because I'm using this Murad stuff that I have. This is their multivitamin infusion oil. I don't know what's in here again. I'll have to look it up. But they say use this now and then put on your moisturizer and everything. So I'm going to use this now because and it's such a little bitty bottle. But the good thing with oils is that, you only need a couple of drops. So you can't get that Murad out, right? So I'm going to use this because I wanted to see how their products are, since I have. Girl, oh no, stop trying to say it. It's not letting you do it. Your autocorrect sucks. Your autocorrect. No, this is a sample. The good thing with Ulta is, they do those buy 50, you know, spend 50 or something and you get a huge sample. You know, you get a whole, you know, you get those sample boxes. And you know what? That's what I love about Ulta too. Because when Ulta, hi Amy, when Ulta gives you samples, Ulta don't play. You get you a sample pack and you just got all kinds of stuff. So I said, finally, self, why aren't you using any of these products that you have? Why aren't you using these samples that are nice size samples, you know, where they give you stuff that you can actually use and try out and see if you like it? Because I can't stand them little baby ass samples that you barely get one use out of, and you're like, okay, well, thank you, that really didn't tell me shit, you know, that didn't tell me a damn thing. So, oh, and then I wanted to show you all, this is the cleanser I used today because I wanted to switch up. Hi Amy. um I use my Olay Cleansing Infusion. This is a hydrating glow facial cleanser and deep sea kelp and aloe extract. Okay. Now, let me tell you, this is not hydrating to me. Do not believe this hype. It cleanses my skin. This is one of these cleansers when I want to feel it sucked and stripped dry. This is a good cleanser for that because it does not make my skin feel glow hydrated. It makes it feel extremely stripped and clean, which I like sometimes. You know, sometimes you want a cleanser that, you know, is very luxurious and makes your skin feel, you know, soft and supple. And then others, right. But then others, you want them to strip your skin. And this strips your skin. So the whole hydrating glow is no. Do not believe that. Do not believe. Oh, I should do my skincare. So with everybody here, so hello new people and hello everybody watching. If you do not know, I have started a new IG page. I gotta put it in the description. So I will be putting that link in the description too. And it's called Lulu Minute Makeup. LUU Minute Makeup on IG, and I'm doing 1 minute or less beauty reviews. So I just opened it up yesterday. I decided I wanted to do that. I thought that would be kind of fun and would brand in a different direction on my IG. And so I started doing them yesterday. And I must say, I'm kind of proud of myself. The first two were pretty good. The second one is really good. The one that I posted today, I'm very proud of right now. So I'm seeing how that works because I wanted to do something. Because listen, I am not the IG tutorial chick. I try to do those IG tutorials, and I find that I feel like I look stupid. But I could do a review in a minute. So that's and it's forcing me to like really think quickly and say a few things, the most important points about a product. So I'm gonna start liking it. Hey Coco, hi, hey. So that's my new one. So if you are not following that page, please go ahead and follow it because I will be trying to put up and they're so let's just be honest, they're easier to film. You're doing 1 minute, it don't take that much. It does take a little bit, but it doesn't take as much as a long form video. So that's my new thing. And with me doing primarily lives over here, it gives me video footage. I'm doing a whole lot, okay? Right? You said hi cock. I was gonna let it sit there. All right. Now we talked about these in my last stack of videos of eyeshadow palette reviews. So these will not be a super surprise to you all. Are the Essence eyeshadow palettes. This is the Spiritual Gangster. That name just tickles me every time I say it. This is the Spiritual Gangster right here. And this is the Crystal Iced palette. The Spiritual Gangster kills me every time I say it. So, let's just talk. Ray. Okay, so I saw something about um